What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to another tutorial. Alright guys, what I have for you today is basically just an ice maker, but I'm calling it the Ice Verticals. Now, I built this a few years back in another Let's Play that I did on another channel, but I never did a tutorial on it, and I did a lot of cuts. And I also improved this one a little bit, because now we have observers, which I did not have back in the day. Okay, so basically, I'm not in an ice biome, so I did have to do it manually. But here's what happens. So let's say you come in here and you want to, you walk up the stairs, right? You want to get your ice, right? You just start doing that. Well, you'll notice some of these blocks are already moving. So what we could do is just come right down here, like so. Fill that up. Here, we'll just leave it. Oh, you know what? I didn't break any of these. Right, so basically this right here that's exposed, this would be, let me just break these. This would be, oh no. This would be where the ice gets formed. So you do have to leave that open, right? You leave that open. This is where the ice gets formed. And as you can see, once it builds up, the ice starts going up to this level, which is perfectly okay, because as soon as you break more, it'll move and the ice will start forming again. So it's perfect, right? And I just wanted to have a little more pizzazz to the regular ice makers. There are plenty of other ones that you could do that are flat. They look like a little ice tray. Okay, here's the bottom part here. You can also do this underground. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to do the little shell here, the little building, but you can kind of do whatever you want. You can turn this into like an ice temple. It's pretty cool. All right. But here's what you need. Everything you need is, it's not that much, I don't think, for what it does. And also I have the timing a little short, right? So what you could do, do suggest you do like 64. Let me just get them all really quick. Hold on, get the rest of those. Okay, there we go. So now it's off. Now we're not going to hear it. Okay, so let's go right about here. Cool. So you're gonna need. I'm gonna be using 2 blocks of my choice for just for the build itself. So I'm gonna have andesite or polished andesite, some stone. You need some redstone dust. You need sticky pistons, regular pistons and sticky pistons, depending on how many you want. I'm gonna do 15 going across. You can do you can do less than that if that's what you want. That's fine. So you need I'm gonna be using 30 regular pistons, I believe, for this build. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think 45 sticky pistons. So there's a lot. There's a lot to it. Water buckets, or you could just use ice. I have the ice here just to demonstrate that it works, which we should probably just put up there. And, oh, actually, let's do this. Here we go. You need some repeaters. You need some observers, some hoppers. Again, you need, I would suggest 64. You could do more than that. You could do five stacks if you only wanted to go off every once in a while. So this is just the item that you're going to be putting in the hopper clock. So that's up to you. You need a comparator, or 2 comparators, and you need a block of redstone. Okay? So first what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a little platform, right, that is 4 wide. And we're going to come out, you know what? I'm not going to do the full 15. I'll do 10. I'll do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, make sure there are 4 rows of it. Okay. Perfect. Nothing goes underground, by the way. This is the bottom level right here. Okay, then next what we're going to do is we're going to put another row like that. Actually, you need another row here. Sorry, another row on both sides. Okay, just like so. You're going to need some repeaters here going into this blocks. Okay, just leave it on default. You don't have to worry about changing the ticks on any of them. Okay, now we're just going to come over here like so. Perfect. With our redstone dust. Cool. Now we're going to take our sticky pistons and go like this. Now the reason I have sticky pistons and not regular pistons is just for looking at it. So if you really have to do regular pistons, you can. It's just when you're standing on it and you look down, it looks a lot cleaner if you can't see the redstone. So that, just a FYI there. Okay, so we're just going to put the sticky pistons on top like so. Okay, and next what we're going to do, let me just finish this. Boom. Next what we're going to do is we're going to be making this kind of design, like here, here, and here, and then breaking those, so those are just junk. Here, here, and here. Okay, and we're going to be coming out with it like so. Okay, same thing on this side. Make sure it matches the, make sure it matches the length of what you just built underneath. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had to double check something. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put these sticky pistons facing up. Okay, make sure it's on the outside, so the side that's opposite where the this redstone and stuff is here. Whoops. Okay, and again, make sure they face up. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put redstone dust right here. Okay, going all along this on the inside. Okay, and then what we're going to do is put blocks on top like that. Okay, blocks here. Blocks here. Okay, and then kind of just come around with it. All right, now here's where you have to decide which is going to be your front and which is going to be your back. I'm going to make this the front. Okay, which means here. Okay, so that side is the front, which means here. Okay, right in this first part, we're going to put a block. No, right here, sorry. We're going to put a block here. Wait. Because this is where the water's going to go. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be here. So we're going to put another block here and another block here. Okay? And then we're just going to break that. Okay? Then what you can do is just run an extra line like that. You're going to put regular pistons there. Okay? And then you're just going to fill in water there. Now keep in mind, you do have to, I don't know if I said this, but you do have to make sure you build this in an area where water turns to ice. Okay? And then what you want to do is put that like that. And then put that like that. Perfect. Okay, nothing here because this is where the ice is going to get pushed. Okay, but you want to make sure that you cover, that back part is covered by the pistons and that is covered by this. Because those we don't want turning to ice. This is right here. This is exactly what we want turning to ice. So that needs to be exposed. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. So just in case you didn't see it, we're going to put blocks on top of those. Blocks here. Okay, and then on top of the redstone, we're going to run a little perimeter like this. Okay, and then the opposite side to the front. So this is the front here. So this is the back. We're going to put a block. See where the piston is right here? Put a block there and a block there, and then break this. Okay, and then we double up this back row. Put our regular pistons. I didn't put it coming across, right? Okay, good. Not over this. You don't put it over this. And then you put your water. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, I think I have to break that for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I do. New water mechanics, man. They're good, but okay, make sure it goes all the way across. Perfect. Okay. So now, again, cover that up right there. Cover this up right there. Perfect. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the front, which is going to be here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this out to that. Bring this out like that. We're going to put a block there, a block there. We're going to go repeater. I'm sorry, one more block like that. And then redstone, redstone. Okay. So it should look like that. Take a repeater, and then you go redstone, redstone. Now what we're going to do is just break these two corners right here, and we're going to put observers facing up with a block. The reason I have the block there is in case you want to do the 15. You don't need it for this version, but for the 15, you do want to put a block. So I'm going to build it the way that all of this is built, the way that I built it for the 15. So if you're going to do anything less than, let's see, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you're gonna do 11 or less, all you got to do is you don't even need this repeater. You could just use redstone. But I suggest just copying it exact anyway, just to be on the safe side. Okay, put a block there. So we're gonna do the same thing here. So we're gonna break that, come up with it, go observer, observer, block on top. Actually, I guess you should be this block. And then run your redstone all along there as well. Cool. All right, looking good. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to connect these. So we're going to go there. Oh, you know what? We need to also put blocks behind this now. Okay, so behind this top row that we did, put blocks there with redstone. So again, this is another reason why I use the sticky pistons here, because the redstone is right there. Okay, so we're just gonna, oops, that's not what we want. We're just gonna run some redstone all along. Perfect. Okay, so again, right here in this corner, we're gonna put some redstone, a block there, I'm sorry, and then we're gonna put a repeater there and a repeater there. Perfect. And then next to it, we're gonna put a repeater, a block there and a block there, and we're gonna have a repeater going to this one, just like that. Okay, so that should activate all that stuff at the same time. Cool. Now what we are going to do, actually set this on 2 ticks. Sorry, this one's on 2 ticks. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a block here, here. I think it's here and here. Here, here, right? So we put repeater going this way. Yeah, repeater going that way, repeater going that way. Redstone here, redstone here. This is going to be covered, so you just do a line like this going across. So it cuts off that redstone. Okay, and then we're just going to come like this. Boom. Okay, just like that. Now let me just double check on this side. Okay, so I actually used a repeater there, so I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary to use a repeater there. You could if you want. That's perfectly fine doing it like that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is just bing, bang, boom, right there. You know what? Let's use the repeater. So do the repeater there and a repeater there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is, now that we have that all set up, all we're gonna do is come one out. Okay, and then we're gonna set up our little hopper clock. So we go hopper there, hopper there. Again, I'm gonna put, actually no, let's not put the items in yet. Let's not put those items in just yet. So now we're gonna take our, you guys know how to do an etho clock, right? Coming out like that, like that. Just follow along if you have to pause it. I mean, it's very simple. This is an etho clock. They're pretty much in most timing circuits, or most things that have clocks in them. Not all, but some. Okay, and then we're going to put our block of redstone right there. And then all we're simply going to do is put one observer there. And, you know, let's just put and one observer there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can put in our clock, our items for our clock. So I'm gonna be doing 64 wood planks. Okay, so now all you got to do is make sure you cover things up. So cover this up just to be safe, right? Come across with this. Cover this up. Okay, and then you don't have to worry about this redstone, but cover this. And the reason you don't have to worry is because by the time anything gets here, it's going to be ice, and it's already going to, it's already going to be solid. Like I said, it's going to be ice, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, but what I did over here to cover it, so you wouldn't see it, I just went on top. I just went a little higher, right? So the actual ice starts here. You can see where the redstone is down there, but I just went a couple up with it. So that's all. That's something to think about. So the way I think I did it was, I went, so this is where the ice comes, right? Like that. So I think I went that high, right? And then you can cover the back since you're already going to be entering from the front. You could build this into like the side of a mountain. That would probably help out a lot. Never cover this up right here where the water is. This part here never, like, you can't go like that because it needs to be exposed. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So I believe that's how I did it. Not I believe, that's how I did it. So I went that high, right? I went that high, covering this. Whoops. Boom. Okay, so then you would build your stairs. Oh. Sorry, let me just get this here. There we go. So you would just get your stairs started over there, and that would be how you walk up. So right here would be your stairs, right? So you just, you know, however you want to do it. 1, 2, 3. I think I did it like that, and then this is where my stairs are. Okay, so now just to make sure that it works, let me take out some ice blocks. Right, so this is where the ice would form. Just put that in there. Same thing on this side. Right. And as you can see, it's starting to push it. It's starting to come through. So let's simulate what would happen if it's already come through a little bit, right? So all of this is going to fill up. Now, the edges, the outer edges are going to fill up before the... Here, there we go. The outer edges are going to fill up before the inside. What does that mean? It means the way it's going to look first is this one will fill up and this one going all the way down before the inside. So it'll look kind of like a U, like a giant U shape for a while. That's how it's going to look. And then the center will start to fill out. It's kind of cool looking. So let's see if we can get more going in here. Right, and we'll shorten it. You find the timing that works for you. 64 works because you don't hear it all the time, but you know, if you need more ice and you think it'll freeze quicker than that, then that's fine. Use whatever you want to use. Yeah, let's get rid of some. Let's get rid of 32. There we go. So now it should be every 16 seconds, right? Because it's half the time. Every 16 seconds it should go off. Come on, there we go. Yeah, see, so there you go. You'll start to notice the outer edges go up first. And again, I think it's pretty cool looking. But this is just something extra to have in your world. As I always say, you know, it's Minecraft, build something, and it's very reliable and it's very good. You get a lot, so this is something that looks kind of cool. Maybe a little costly, but I think it's fun to have. And then, you know, like I said, you could turn this into a temple. You can easily put this underground, hide the edges, just come up with torches or something, or just come up, do the same thing here, right? So where this redstone is, you would have the observer underneath, right? So the observers would be on top of this, like that. And it would be the same thing. It would just be underneath this row here, okay? And then the block would be on top, so you'd have, it would be like that, right? So it would be like this. Oops. So this part right here, this little U part right here, would be this part right here with the repeater. So if you want to, there we go. Okay, and then the clock could just be underground, right? So that would be the only part sticking out, which would not be terrible. And actually, you could do it underneath there. You could have that underneath here. So that right there, these two blocks right here with some redstone dust on it, completely getting rid of this little U, could be where you have this. So that would be where the clock is. So that way, you can actually extend this across and completely cover it. I didn't do it because I wanted it visible so you guys can actually see it. But you can do that. So I'll just show it to you really quick. Why not? The tutorial is basically done. So if you already know what I'm talking about, you're fine. Okay. So what you could do, okay, what you absolutely could do is start your clock under here. So that's 2 and then here. 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, and then you would just build everything the same way. So you'd put a block there, redstone dust, comparator. I'm going to come up really quick. All right, we'll have a hopper going into each other. So just temporary block down, thing there. We can have that there, block of redstone. Right? And then, oh, I guess, yeah, and then you can even have it popping up like that if you need it. Oh, did I put 2 blocks of redstone? Yeah, only meant to be 1. There we go. Okay, you could totally do that. And then connect it like that. Now you just got to go, oh, and then you can even cover this back up here. You don't need that open. Oh, no, you do. There's redstone. Yeah, that's right. Because what happens is you're going to extend it out anyway, right? So you're going to have it like, the temple part would be, what I did is I think I went like that and like that for each corner. Okay, and you can extend it however you want. And then this whole thing here would be completely hidden. You would not see any of it. So you come inside here, you throw that, and boom. Oh, you can't because of this. That's right, I forgot. I forgot about that. You can't because of this block. This is technically activating that. So if you break that and you break that, so you would have to just do it 1 extra out. Sorry. It'd have to be here. You'd have to start everything here. So just 1 extra. Not terrible. But either way, you would just build that, just move it back 1. Okay, and then you'd be fine. Because then it wouldn't be activated by this. Okay, so either way, not too bad. Not too bad at all. But this could be an example of what you could do with it in terms of the stairs, and then you could just design this whole thing, keeping mind, just pay mind to this right here to make sure this is always open. So if you build up and then you keep it open at the top, nobody's going to even see it. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Until next time, Captain Ivy's out. Peace.